You can find e-cigarettes in most vape shops, convenience stores, and gas stations. Some of the most popular brands don't look much different than this USB drive. They're easy to get and easy to hide, but Dr. Martha Tingen says the health risks are hard to ignore.
Recent article in Pediatrics, Surgeon General, the Georgia Department of Public Health.
Dr. Martha Tingen is a behavioral nurse scientist who specializes in the prevention of tobacco use in kids.
The CDC made a landmark statement. All of our efforts to get children and adolescents to move away from nicotine, they've been erased.
She walks us through the 6 main health risk categories, starting with the lungs.
Some students are having a major experience immediately after they smoke. They are having shallow breathing and they can't get their breath. When they're admitted into the hospital, their lungs are damaged and they are setting themselves up for future major, more intensive lung disease problems.
Next, the brain.
It immediately sends a really good feeling signal to the brain and it makes you want to take another hit off of it, just like a traditional cigarette.
As for the heart, she says vaping causes a narrowing of vessels, which increases blood pressure. It also harms your endothelium.
When you get up to walk up the steps, your heart might speed up a little bit to give you a little bit of extra boost of energy. That's a good thing, right? If you're sitting and resting and going to sleep, it traditionally, slows down a little bit. When you affect your endothelium, it then loses a sensing ability. That is a very, very, very serious thing.
There's also a negative impact on behavior and immune health.
It can make some people very, very nervous and feel very agitated and also very irritable. We now know vaping is harming our immune system. A traditional exposure to a big sneeze, a big cough that normally we would never catch something from, you may now be at risk of that.
The 6th concern is poison control.
There's stuff like formaldehyde, glycol. There's all kinds of harmful things in addition to the nicotine.
In Augusta, Ashley Osborne, WJBF News Channel 6.